big issues to talk about today. One of it is the African Games. Now we know that the president has ordered a forensic audit onto the African Games expenditure. Almost 250 million US dollars spent on the games. But after the NIB investigation, they came to the conclusion that there is a need to look further into that expenditure. How were the contracts awarded? Was there value for money from infrastructure to operations? $15 million spent on food. $5 million on production, television production. A lot of the other expenditure line items, $2 million on LOC compensation of employees, use of goods and services, $44 million US dollars, contingency, $1.6 million. So it's a lot. It's a whole lot of things that we will get into. Media engagement, $16,000. Creation of social media account, 23,000 Ghana cedis. Charlie, the issues plenty, so we'll try and go through them as quickly as possible. The other issue we'll talk about, Kotoko and Accra House of Folk will face each other Sunday, in the first super clash of the season. It's the biggest game in Ghana football calendar. So we'll look ahead to it. The other issue is, and this is critical, Cristiano Ronaldo says that as far as he is concerned, his dream is not to win the FIFA World Cup. And that using the FIFA World Cup to judge a player is unfair because it's only 6 or 7 games. That means 6 or 7 games, you go and play 6 or 7 games, you win a World Cup, and then you say that because you won the World Cup, you are best player in the world. He says, no! In that interview with Piers Morgan, basically two grown men stroking each other's egos. Quite a number of things he said. But really, we asked the question, is Ronaldo just being inconsistent? Because he said previously on many occasions that his dream is to win the World Cup. That the World Cup is the biggest competition in the world. Now at 40, with no realistic chance of winning the World Cup, he says the competition is not that important. Okay. So we'll get into that, and then hopefully with some more time, we'll look ahead to some of the weekend matches in the Premier League. 2 big games, Spurs against Man United will kick things off on Saturday afternoon, and then you have Manchester City at home to Liverpool on Sunday at 4:30 p.m. So quite a lot to look forward to on the show this afternoon, which is proudly brought to you by Betway and Petrosol. I'll tell you a bit more about them very, very shortly. But as usual, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to the show.
Figlio di Roma, capitano, bandiera, campione d'Italia e campione del mondo. Uno scudetto, 2 Supercoppe, 2 Coppe Italia. Scarpa d'oro e Golden Foot. È semplicemente uno di noi. 307 gol, 786 presenze, 567 da capitano. Numero 10, Francesco! Figlio di Roma, capitano, bandiera, campioni d'Italia e campioni del mondo, uno scudetto, 2 Supercoppe, 2 Coppe Italia, scarpa d'oro e Golden Foot, è semplicemente uno di noi. 307 gol, 786 presenze, 567 da capitano, numero 10, Francesco!
I'm gonna say out of hope is going to win today match. The match is not fight, but out of hope, they are going to score. Kotoko and win 2.5. Kotoko, half hope, 1-1. I'm a woman, I'm a fabulous fan, but I'm surely yesterday I dreamed this match is going to be a 1-0 in this ball, but the 1-0 is going to the favor of Manchester because I'm a Kotoko fan.
And that is the big kickoff. This is the cliffhanger. It's Accra Hasselhoff against Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
This is the mother of all rivalries in Ghana Premier League, and this is the time for yet another one. That is a one-on-one here. Kofi gets the ball to goalkeeper Slama. And Slama, and on goal! Oh, this is unpardonable! Very, very difficult. He had a lot of men up front.
Samuel and Zimmerman. What is going to happen? Mad Matu! It is a goal! Mad Matu! What a classic goal! A goal beyond standard! A surprising goal on the stroke of full time! They are doing 5 minutes of time added on. Chance of the box! That is the winner! That is the winner! From Michael Leko.
Stand up, for the champions, stand up.
Yeah, let's stand up for the champions. The champions are in action. Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Hasselhoff on Sunday. That should be some game. Kickoff is at 4 p.m. But our guys are here. I've kind of, gone down memory lane with them on some of the sounds from that particular incentive. Guys, welcome to the show. Sichofe Philip Ashrim, Daniel Cranting are here. How you doing, guys? Yo. You okay?
Yeah, I'm very well.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Last week you weren't.
But I'm well.
I need to be sure.
Now would I be here if I was not well?
Okay. I needed you to tell the audience. So
I'm super fantastic.
That I didn't.
I just don't like dishonest people.
That's right.
Yes.
You mean like Ronaldo?
Ronaldo is not dishonest. He's the most honest human being I've ever.
How do you say that?
He's the most honest human being I've ever encountered.
Ronaldo?
Yes.
This guy is the most honest human being you've ever encountered.
Here, they don't know what to run with 40 degrees. They don't know, and I still continue. And I repeat, the Saudi League is much better than Portuguese league, of course. French league is only PSG. Premier League is good, of course, is the number one. And they should count like the goals to be the top scorer, the golden ball. Why they don't count Saudi League? Why? You see, look how many top players we have in the league. Check. Ask the other players if the league is good. Don't ask to me, because it's easy to ask me, because I'm always say the same time. Cristiano say that because he play in Saudi. No. Listen, I play everywhere. For me, it's more easy to score in Spain than score in Saudi.
Wow. The most honest human being. So much easier to score in Spain than in the Saudi Pro League.
Have you played in the La Liga before?
Fentu, what are you, Fentu? You, have you played in the La Liga before? Have you played in Spain before? I'm asking you a question.
I've not played in Spain before.
Have you played in Saudi before?
I've not played in Saudi before.
How many players have more goals in the La Liga than Ronaldo?
Top scorer.
No, in the history of La Liga, how many players have more goals than Cristiano Ronaldo?
Top scorer.
We will not reach. In fact, you can't even. In the Saudi League, since he got there, how many players have scored more goals than him?
Top scorer.
So if he tells you that it's easier to score in Spain than Saudi Arabia, who are you to argue with him?
No problem.
And there's evidence to back it.
And the evidence is where?
Benzema left Spain as the world's best striker. He's gone to Saudi.
Onyade.
Benzema left Spain as the Ballon d'Or winner, the best striker in the world. He went to Saudi. He can replicate it.
You do know that goal scoring is not just the job of only the goal scorer. He needs service. For the people he played with.
Do you know the team in which? Do you know the team that Benzema plays in?
Are those Are those players better than the ones he played with at Madrid?
But are the players Ronaldo is playing with in Saudi better than the ones he played with at Madrid?
No.
But he's scoring the goals.
So
Benzema left Europe as the world's best striker. He's gone to Saudi. He can replicate it.
Onyade.
Because the Saudi league is tough.
Tougher than.
As Ronaldo said, of course.
Portuguese league.
Oh yes.
He said it's second to Premier League because Premier League is the best.
He didn't say
that.
Why you very dishonest man?
Charlie,
very dishonest man. He didn't say that.
Hey, do not blame him.
He didn't say that.
He said, hey, hold on.
For Copacabana for say 10 minutes, who gets the most attention? Not famous? If you ask me, because it's a dream to win. They've never been here. They never play here. They don't know what to run with 40 degrees. They don't know. And I still continue. And I repeat, the Saudi League is much better than Portuguese League, of course. French League is only PSG. Premier League is good, of course, is the number one. And they should count like the goals to be the top scorer, the golden ball. Why they don't count Saudi League? Why? You see, look how many top players we have in the league. Check. Ask the other players if the league is good. Don't ask to me because it's easy to ask me because I'm always say the same. Cristiano say that because they play in Saudi. No. Listen, I play everywhere. For me, it's more easy to score in Spain than score in Saudi.
Note. Cristiano has played in Italy.
Yes.
He could have also said that it was easier to score in Italy than in Saudi, but he didn't. He specifically said Spain, having experienced how tough or otherwise it is to score in the Premier League, in Italy, and also now in La Liga. I'm saying, why did they laugh? He didn't also say.
You didn't even call yourself out for being dishonest.
For being dishonest.
He didn't. No, the fact that he only called that Premier League as being number one and didn't mention any other league in the process except the one that Saudi Pro League is better than. He leaves room for the interpretation I assigned to it that Saudi League.
He didn't even say.
2.
He didn't even say that the Saudi League was better than La Liga.
He said
he only said it was easier to score.
Fair.
It doesn't make it. It doesn't make it better.
I understand, but you see what? There's so many control. See, in every scientific experimentation, we have to control certain factors before you can arrive at a certain conclusion. What that Ronaldo statement of which league is easier to score in doesn't account for is the period and the time he played in those leagues. Because a 40-year-old playing in the Saudi Pro League certainly will struggle more than a 23 or 24-year-old playing in Spain. And those were the ages at which Cristiano played in Spain.
But so
certainly it was easier for him.
Especially with Cristiano Ronaldo, that is not true. Do you know why?
He scored more goals after 30 years than when he was in United. And he did it in Spain. He did it in Italy. He did it in England.
Hold on.
He
seems to score more the older he gets.
We are talking about Ronaldo.
Question.
You are not talking about any normal player.
No, it's is he scoring more now than he was when he was in his 30s?
Yes.
Like early 30s?
Yes.
No, that's not.
No. Why you choosing early 30s?
That is simply
Why
not
you
true.
choosing early 30s?
Because Ronaldo, according to all of you,
No, you
and
made
the
a
facts support it.
statement. You
Yes,
made a
hold
statement
on.
which translates to the younger you are, the better you are. And Ronaldo has
But
been
when
fighting
Ronaldo
you.
was, hold on, but when Ronaldo was in his early 30s, he was scoring higher than
football,
now that he's in
It's
late
not
30s.
young, it's old.
In football, and you said in scientific analysis, some factors need to be in place.
Yes.
The average footballer after 30 years, you are not young.
You are
It is
supposed to
Ronaldo
decline.
Yes.
who has redefined that age thing. At the highest level, it's Ronaldo who has putting pressure on many players to stay playing, even though they are tired. Otherwise, they would have retired like Zidane and Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo. Zidane
Who
has
are you
played
referring
one
to here? We still have players retiring in their
I'm
30s.
saying at the highest level, it is Ronaldo who has put pressure on other players to keep playing, even though they are tired and panting. Otherwise, at age 33, players will be retiring like Zizou did, like Brazilian Ronaldo did, like Ronaldinho did. At age 30 in football, you are old, though. Teams are not even giving more than 1 year contract extension to players
plus.
because scientifically in football at age 30 you are too old. So when you are talking about football and as you mentioned scientific analysis, if we want to talk about a player who is younger, 23 to 27 young, 28, 29, 33 when he, but Ronaldo at what is perceived to be an aged footballer, that age. That is where.
Do you think that only applies to Ronaldo, though? Are there not players that peak later on?
No, we've not seen any player who's played better.
So, in what year did Benzema become the best player
He
in
did only
the
1
world?
year. It doesn't mean he has played better after 30. He had only one good season after 30.
You see, no, I'm saying that the general consensus
Yes.
that we all know that players play much better in their younger ages is true. But I'm also saying that the exception of peaking late or playing better at your older age is not exclusive to Ronaldo. It's what I'm saying.
It was led by Ronaldo. He opened
So
the
I've
door.
mentioned
We are
mentioned
literally-
Benzema.
We are literally talking
We know
about, listen, we are literally talking about a 20-year career. That half has been played before the age of 30 and half has been played after the age of 30. And the evidence suggests that after the age of 30, the guy is better than before. Which player can you mention that gives you that?
That's
I'm not talking about one-off seasons here and there. I'm talking
Generally,
about consistency
club and country.
over a general and a long period of time. Which other player can you give me that? So your analogy is wrong when you're talking about Ronaldo. If you're talking about Lukaku,
Yeah,
you
then
can
we have
mention
that
that.
conversation.
But when we are talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, don't bring that here because he's not your normal.
different.
He's not your normal player.
Yeah, it's different.
So this is Cristiano Ronaldo. He says he's not normal. He's perfecto. Piers Morgan asked him about a very specific comparison between him and David Beckham. And I quite like this interaction.
For Copacabana, for say 10 minutes, who gets the most attention?
Not famous?
Not famous, just your body.
Me. 100%.
I knew it. I knew it.
Come on, Pete.
I agree with you.
You agree.
I'm just
Thank
trying,
you.
just trying to tease it out of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't need that, but imagine.
I
Let's
don't think
imagine something.
No one's looking at Beckham, is it?
Come on. Come on. He know that.
He knows
His
that.
face is beautiful. Yeah, and some face.
The rest is...
The rest is normal. Like, it's normal. I'm not normal. I'm perfecto.
That's what DK was alluding to. He said the normal guy, Ronaldo, is not normal.
Not normal.
He's
perfect.
perfecto.
Yeah, perfecto.
Let's go to World Cup.
If you ask me, Cristiano, is a dream to win the World Cup? No, it's not a dream. Yes. To win the World Cup, none will change my name in history of football. I'm not gonna lie. One thing that I'm sure, that I'm enjoy the moment. And I learn by the time that the moment is the most important thing that we have. We are not qualified already. Enjoy the moment. The moment is good. I played 3 days ago in Hungary in Sporting Stadium. Maybe it was my last game in that stadium. You never know. And I'm enjoyed there. My mommy was there. My family was there. And it was good. And people say, Cristiano will be the greatest if they win the World Cup. I'm not agreed.
Well, I think
win 3 titles for Portugal. The story of Portugal.
You know my view of this. I believe you are the greatest footballer to ever play the game.
Thank you.
I like Piers Morgan. He just agrees with everything Ronaldo says. And I'm not even, I respect it. I understand it. Ronaldo says that he doesn't think that he needs to win the World Cup to be considered the greatest or one of the greatest players of all time. In fact, he says that not winning the World Cup takes nothing away from his CV. You know, to be honest, I don't even think that is debatable. The guy is literally one of the greatest players of all time. But the suggestion that it's not fair for anybody to say that because he didn't win the World Cup, there might be something missing in his CV. I don't think that. I think he should allow people and he should respect people's opinions and people's right to say that.
But why don't
because
you respect his opinion and
no,
right?
I just said no. I literally just said that I don't even take anything away from what he said. I said, look, Ronaldo is one of the greatest players of all time. And
but why do you think every time
hold on?
definitive?
No, Ronaldo is one of the look.
No,
honestly,
no,
and he's right. Like he doesn't need to win the World Cup for anybody to.
So what's the issue?
No, the issue here is that not just by the mere fact that he stated it, is the fact that there is an aspect of that, but I don't think it's captured in this voice, but there's an aspect of that particular interview where he sought to suggest that the World Cup, which he's in his words is made up of only 6 to 7 games, is not as important.
No, that's not what
you said.
I said suggest. Hey, hold on.
Absolutely nothing.
Hold on.
Deliberately misinterpreted what the guy was trying to say.
This is what he said. Hey. I'm playing Kotoko song. Sorry. Listen carefully.
Yes. To win the World Cup now will change my name in history of football. I'm not gonna lie. One thing that I'm sure that I'm enjoy the moment. And I learn by the time that the moment is the most important thing that we have. We are not qualified already. Enjoy the moment. The moment is good. I played 3 days ago in Hungary in Sporting Stadium. Maybe it was my last game in that stadium. We never know. And I'm enjoyed there. My mommy was there. My family was there. And it was good. And people say, Cristiano will be the greatest if they win the World Cup. I'm not agree.
Well, I think
win 3 titles for Portugal. The story of Portugal.
You know my view of this. I believe you are the greatest footballer to ever play the game.
Thank you.
No, the part I'm looking for is not here.
The part we all heard it. Everybody who's listening that loves football would have watched Ronaldo. What Ronaldo was seeking to say.
You know, the part where he said 6 to 7 matches.
And it was on the back of this that he doesn't think that winning the World Cup is what will qualify him to be the greatest player or one of the greatest players. And I said
that's a fair comment from
him.
Because
he doesn't even think that after everything that he has done, playing and winning a tournament over a World Cup over 7 games should be what would be used to judge him as the greatest player. He didn't say that, and he said that is unfair. Still talking about him. He didn't generalize it to say that any player who wins the World Cup by winning 7 games and is called the best is unfair. No, he was talking about himself and everything that he has achieved as Ronaldo. Saying that, are you seriously thinking that winning the World Cup after winning 7 games, after everything is done, is what will make him one of the best players? No, that's unfair, and that's a fact.
Fair enough.
No, before it's a very important point that Situ has made,
go on.
and I'm just going to put the margarine on the bread. You, Fentuota Hero, are you going to tell me that before December 18, 2022, you didn't think Messi was the greatest of all time? Did you need that final win against France
to confirm anything
to you?
Can I ask you?
You did not.
No, hold on. No, I'm throwing the question back to you.
I knew you before then, and I know you. I know that you did not.
Let me throw the question back to you.
Throw it.
After winning the FIFA World Cup, did it add something to Lionel Messi's career or not?
Of course it did. But
so if Ronaldo won, if Ronaldo won,
did he change his status?
Hold on. Are you saying Are you genuinely saying that before Messi won the World Cup, there were not many people with question marks around him simply because of the World Cup. So then by winning, he converted every other doubting Thomas that had a question about him and his career because of the World Cup. So I'm saying even for Ronaldo, I agree with what he says, that he thinks that it's unfair for people to judge his entire career and say that it's not great because he lacks a World Cup. That's okay. But I'm saying that if he wins the World Cup, it would greatly enhance his own reputation. Winning the World Cup will not hurt him in one bit. So we can have those two conversations. I get it. So I'm saying we can have those two conversations to answer your question about. So yeah, there were people with question marks about Messi. We can't sit down here and say that it's not true. That if Messi didn't win the World Cup, he would forever not be considered to be the greatest player of all time. Like, the greatest player of all time, you have to win the World Cup. And even me, as much as I love Messi, I had those question marks. But how do you go and debate who the greatest player of all time is, and he can't put on the table the greatest trophy of all time in football?
You see, that's why we'll go back to the interview and put into context what Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos
I'm listening.
said. Ronaldo, after saying the whole World Cup thing, went on to say we have won 3 titles for Portugal. Before he came into the national team, Portugal hadn't won anything.
Fact.
So he's trying to quantify and do a general analysis of what he has contributed to the Portuguese, because winning a World Cup is for your country.
Since when did Portugal become favorites to win a World Cup?
World Cup.
Nobody. Who mentioned Portugal and World Cup?
So to him, claiming or winning these 3 trophies, the 2 Nations Leagues and the Europe, for a country like Portugal,
it's a significant achievement.
It's very significant, especially for his national team career. So you can't just sit there and tell him that he should go and win. It is like telling me that you'll be a liar if you tell me that that Van Persie season where Man United won the league is the same as Leicester City winning the league title. Yes, the trophies are the same, but they are two completely different things. The effects are completely different. And we are talking about Portugal, we are talking about Argentina. Now Argentina, since when did they start crying for World Cup? Argentina, they win World Cups. Brazil wins World Cups.
Germany, yes.
Germany
Italy,
wins World Cup. Did you see Senegal when Mane won them the African Cup? They've never seen a trophy before. That's the difference. They've never in their history seen a trophy before.
We have
Ghana hold on. 4 AFCONs.
Thank you.
And we are crying for the 5th one.
We are crying for an AFCON. I don't even think that when we cry for an AFCON, we are crying for a 5th one.
No, but
we want an AFCON.
No, but we've won.
You understand me?
We've won 4. We've won 4.
No, so yes, it answers the question that the fact that we've won before doesn't make another win less significant.
No, hang on.
That's why you are trying to suggest about the Messi World Cup.
Hold on.
Simply because Argentina have 2 previous World Cups.
No, wait.
This one is nothing. It doesn't weigh much.
The only reason
we have 4 AFCONs. When we win AFCON today, it will be the most important AFCON.
No. But winning changes everything, because the reason why Ghana had gone into AFCONs being one of the favorites to win it was because they done before. Senegal, until they won it, always came as dark horses, no matter how talented their squad was. Even the one they won, they were not favorites. Egypt were still favorites. Even going into the final, everybody knew that Senegal were balling. They were still the dark horses. Why? They didn't have the pedigree. They had not done it before. So winning changes everything. Ghana, when we go into AFCON, as we are Ghana, when we play teams, they think Ghana is favorite because historically, we belong here, we are Ghana. But for the longest time, we've not won the AFCON. Generations have seen Ghana win the AFCON before. What about a country that had, in its entire history, never ever winning any trophy before? These days, we're able to grant interviews. Some people tell us that when we were younger, when Ghana won the AFCON, president this, president that. There are countries that has no history of that. So it's different. You can't equate it. We are not saying that the fact that a country had won it before, another generation winning it means less. No. But we are saying that it would mean more to a country that has never ever won it before. And that one is just a statement of fact. I don't know how we beat about it.
Do you know how many years separate 1986 and 2022?
There's a drought. But do you know how many years separate eternity? When you've never done it before. Do you know the number of years? Can you quantify the number of years? I can tell you the number of years that separates Argentina's last victory of the World Cup to the one that Messi and Co won. But can you tell me the difference between when Portugal had not won it before till the time they won it? Can you tell me?
They haven't won it.
I'm talking about the Euros.
I'm talking World Cup. Why are you bringing Euros and League and Nations League? FIFA World Cup.
Oh, wait. Argentina not won the Copa
You,
America.
in
for
all
a
of this
long time.
conversation, none of you mentioned Copa America. So it's World Cup, Messi's World Cup, and Ronaldo's Euros. Messi's World Cup and Ronaldo's Nations League. Messi's World Cup and Ronaldo's Champions League. Messi's World Cup. Mon cannot
You've not been listening.
I've been listening.
No,
We are saying that Argentina is a country that wins. Argentina is blessed with football. Look, Argentina, apart from maybe Brazil, we've not seen any country that's produced more talented footballers than Argentina. And even they can argue that in Brazil, they're some level. And that's why when you mention Pele, you mention Maradona. When you mention Campes, like they are there. Argentina is a global.
But Portugal don't have one of those people.
Until Ronaldo, why?
Until Ronaldo.
They were not playing. They're not playing consistently in. Until Ronaldo.
Oh, Boga, then you are scratching your head. Mention the player. Mention the player who can level up to Ronaldo.
They were not qualified for the World Cup consistently. Until Ronaldo, they were not making every Euros. Do you think so? If Portugal were great at the time, why did they have that record before Ronaldo? And why have they been this consistent after Ronaldo? Yes, there are other factors that has gone in. That they've produced a lot more talent since Ronaldo burst onto the scene, and even Ronaldo being part of that cycle. But he has been the one who has almost always led them throughout all these qualifications and taking them to World Cups, and even when he burst onto the scene as a young boy, in the Euro 2004, that they went all the way to the final for Greece to undo them in Portugal. He wasn't just one of the players. He wasn't just a small boy being part of the squad.
You see, what I don't understand
So,
are the
until he came-
what I don't understand are the you said mention some play. I was looking for some Ronaldo context voice to help you. But look, listen, before Ronaldo came to the scene, I mean, everybody mentioned Eusebio as one of the
What did Eusebio do for Portugal? Eusebio did well for his
champ.
club side.
It doesn't mean he wasn't mentioned or wasn't considered
No,
one of the
not
greatest
in
players of all
context. In
We are
context.
talking about in
Portugal.
context.
Yes.
You know that before Ronaldo came and took them all the way to the semi-finals of the World Cup in their first
206.
in 2006.
Yes.
The previous player to have taken them all the way to that
Yes.
level was who?
Was
Eusebio.
Good. So
Yes.
I don't understand why you say. what did he do?
Oh,
What-
When you
hold on.
when you
My
mention
issue- my-
when you mention
Hold on.
Maradona, can you mention Eusebio?
you say
What
what?
are you talking about?
Eusebio did it once and he was good for them.
Oh,
And that,
champ,
we can
champ,
mention Figo.
champ,
We can mention Figo.
Champ.
We can mention Rio Costa. They were good players.
Figo Kra, he was part of that OC squad, but no one gives him credit. Only Ronaldo.
But why would you give him credit if he couldn't do it?
But I'm saying, you see the way you people have vehemently defended trophies that were won by 6 matches or 7 games,
Like-
and talk about how important it is, how great it is, like the Euros. How many matches do they play? You are enjoying
Same
the
as
Euros.
the World Cup until the recent one.
And those ones are what defines Ronaldo's career, as you are using now to do the argument.
No.
That Ronaldo won.
No.
What do you mean no? You said Ronaldo won Euros.
You are not
So
listening.
and that before the order, and that before Ronaldo, they had never won the Euros. Fact.
Yes.
But the Euros, they won it with how many matches?
You are not listening.
So
friends.
I heard you, Pa.
You are not
But I'm saying that.
heard.
So
There is
I
a
heard you,
difference
Pa.
between hearing and listening.
I
But
was
you're not
listening.
listening.
But I'm saying that he won the Euros fair and square,
Yes.
first ever for Portugal,
Yes.
and you have used that as a basis
Yes.
to describe him as one of the greatest of all time, especially for
No.
Portugal.
If Ronaldo had 1-0 trophy for Portugal,
Uh-huh.
I still
Yes, so we are on the same page.
I'm not
Exactly,
using-
we are on the same
I'm not
page.
using
No,
that to define us.
we are on the same page.
Eh.
So those 6-match tournaments, those are what
7.
those 7-match
Let's
tournaments.
calculate.
No, those seven,
I did size also.
those 7-match tournaments.
Yeah.
Those 7-match tournaments that Ronaldo won. As far as you are concerned, you were about to say that if he hadn't won anything for Portugal, you would not.
I was
Good.
about to
So
say
good.
it.
Am I true?
I've said it already.
So those 7-match tournaments are what cements Ronaldo's legacy.
I didn't say that.
But
That's your opinion.
another 7-match tournament doesn't define him.
No, you are making an opinion. No,
No, it's okay. No, I'm stating the inconsistency.
I'm
You are
not,
just putting words in his
I
mouth.
didn't say any of what you said. But that's your opinion. You can have it. But you can't force it on me. The listeners are listening. They are listening.
Hey, more, you people.
If the Portugal win the World Cup, which is possible, they will shock the world. Yes. But in my mind, I don't think in that way. Of course, you want to win. Yeah, when you compete, you want to win. I'm honest. For me, I'm not going to change the way I see the things and the way I see the football.
Do you believe you've earned the right to be considered the greatest of all time?
Of course. Oh, one of the best for many of people. Yes.
The number one.
Peace, but I don't care about that anymore. Serious.
Really?
I say so many things. I say so many interviews where I think if I say something now, the people not gonna surprise. This story speak for itself. They have opinions. They have. Some people like more blonde. Some people like more dark. It's okay. No problem for me. But to change this story, the history of Portugal, to say if Cristiano will the World Cup, will be no, this doesn't make sense for me. I win. We won 3 titles for Portugal history. Before Portugal never won nothing. I'm glad. I'm so happy.
You would love it, Cristiano, to win the World Cup.
Yeah, but not obsession. Please.
No, I understand what you're saying.
I swear for my kids.
But I still think that image of you, if
I
you
don't
could,
agree. I'm not agree.
Really interesting.
Yes, no, I'm not agree. Because Portugal never won World Cup. Yeah, but they can win. Yes, we're gonna fight for that. But
it shouldn't define you as a player.
No.
Define his legacy.
No problem.
So what is the issue? You know the hypocrisy. Fent water hero before 2022. Also saying that Messi doesn't need to win World Cup. So what is the issue now? Like I don't understand why. Why by force he has to win? Or if he says he doesn't need to win,
see, I make sad stuff for Ronaldo. The way Charlie,
people are so disingenuous. Then you take quote 3 lines, then you go and put it
054 055. Okay, 05511119997. My message box is going ballistic. 055 11.
Message until Ronaldo there was.
Hold on, but it's true.
What did he do?
I might hold on, guys. I'm in charge of reading the messages.
No,
I haven't even opened it. You are about to read. You read the message and you are attacking the person.
I asked you, what do Zobio do?
Semi-final World Cup, 1966. After that, the Ronaldo to semi-final World Cup, 1966. As far as Eusebio and Ronaldo are concerned, they have the same record at the World Cup. What is your problem?
That's what you see. You're using only the World Cup.
But that is the greatest competition in the world.
Ronaldo has won the Euros for the Portugal.
Then Kleberson and Messi, no, they are on the same level.
No, they are not. No, they are not.
Yeah, they are World Cup.
No, they are not. They are not. The greatest of all time is not only the World Cup.
Exactly.
But hold on. No. I said no. I haven't finished. No, I haven't finished the sentence. It's not only the World Cup, but the World Cup is a critical element that must be in your CV to be considered the greatest of all time. That's what I'm saying. That's all.
You can lie.
Listen, Bright in East Legon, he says, Fent, your people are hypocrites. I agree. Ronaldo winning the World Cup would add a lot to his CV. Fact. You can argue that the World Cup should not be the yardstick. That's fine. He should have ended it there. Saying a 7-match tournament is where my problem is. How many matches are played in the Euros? I made that point. Another 6.
You didn't listen to that.
The way, hold on.
He listened to you.
The way,
Exactly.
but he says the way I defend Ronaldo, he's making me shine. Bright is a Ronaldo fan.
Massa. You didn't listen to the thing. How can you listen to the thing and reach this conclusion?
This one says, thank you. It's surprising that, okay, hold on, that you are stretching this issue. Maybe you just want to play the devil's advocate. You are very much aware that the World Cups are won by teams with a collection of talents, not just one individual star, just like the Euros. No? Okay, so fair enough. So just like the Euros, okay.
You brought the Euros into this
team. So if you won't give Messi credit for the World Cup, you want.
Where does Messi even come into this conversation?
Where does Messi even come in? The guy wasn't even talking about
Messi didn't even come in.
Everything he was talking about himself. But some way, somehow,
I have put your microphones off. I've put your microphones off. Until Ronaldo, there was Eusebio. Fact. Eusebio took Portugal to the FIFA World Cup semi-finals. The first player to do it in 1966. Figo and Deco and Co helped Ronaldo to the 2006 World Cup semi-final. His name is Kweku Amankwa Opoku. His name is Kweku Amankwa. Okay, fair enough. This one says, hey, messages no doors. This one says, the Kego explained tire no evidence. The World Cup outweighs all the trophies CR7 has won in the sport. Pablo in Montreal, Canada, sent us that message. This one says, Dike and Sicho. Okay, I think that's what I just read. Okay, this one says, Ronaldo is so controversial. He last said that the World Cup is the greatest trophy, and today he's lost his credibility. Ronaldo sue. Okay, Ronaldo sue. He said Ronaldo sue.
When did Ronaldo say that the World Cup is not the greatest trophy?
You see, the issue here is that when somebody says something, listen.
Yes.
Just go to the source. And
We have heard him. I played the voices.
Looking and listening to people.
DK, your microphone is off.
What Feto is just.
Hey. I've not done anything.
False prophet has just led the whole flock astray. Now somebody say Ronaldo said that World Cup.
Picture evidence from our brother, CR7.
Okay.
Super greatest. S-Good. Simple. Accompanied with a picture of himself and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Is it Fifi Taki?
Fifi super Taki.
Super Taki.
I knew if Fifi Taki had a photo with Messi, his view about Ronaldo would change. He has that photo with Cristiano
he saw
from
Messi.
2014 World Cup.
He saw Messi and he didn't ask for a photo.
2014 World Cup. We didn't. Okay, I'm
He
not
saw
saying that.
Messi and he didn't ask for a photo.
Hold on.
Right,
So
right,
can we?
right,
Wait. Mr. Taki is listening.
When they have played against, he saw Messi. He didn't
That's
want
not
to
the
have
point
a
I'm making. I want to ask Mr. Taki.
Yes.
I know that he's well traveled. He's been everywhere. Yes. He's been everywhere. So I want to. I know. I'm sure he's definitely probably met Messi. I want to ask him: did he see Messi at any point?
Yeah.
And have the opportunity to take a photo
And no.
decided against it.
Why?
You should send me a reply now.
But we know.
No, he doesn't have to reply. I know. But Messi and Ronaldo, who be more famous? Who do you want? Who?
What do you mean?
Them a song, you know the B. Let's not. Has my own the B.
So I have a question for you. You, top of your head, which club anthem they be past this one I just played? Tell me.
Wait.
Top of your head.
You said that.
One of the, two of the best.
Relax. Wait.
And you said none of
You said that. You said that. Has and Kotoko.
Globally have
two.
two of the best club songs.
Kotoko di enyede. God. It be true.
Why would you say that?
That's my opinion. The Kotoko anthem doesn't catch any fire anyway.
Then your taste in music is zero.
You see?
Who
Have you seen what has just happened? Have you seen what has just happened?
One is nice.
I'm saying this one. The Heart of Oak one is Charlie Stop. Be fair.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
Just 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
You attacked Citro's taste in music.
Attacked my
because
taste.
he simply had an opinion over a song he feels like wasn't nice. When somebody said that he doesn't feel he should be judged over 7 tournaments, you say
Danike, your microphone is not working. Unfortunately, the mic is not working. How can you say this is not nice? Hey! Just listen to the. You see, just listen to the. You see, just listen to the.
You and I have been to the games. These games. You and I have been to these games. Watch Kotoko and Hans play.
You hear the keyboard.
Wait, I'm saying, you and I have been to these games. The song might be a good song. It's just not sporty.
It's not an anthem.
Yes, and when they play this Kotoko anthem at the stadium, the fans don't sing along because it's just not an anthem. It's not sporty. When they play the Hearts of Oak, and the context is football. It's not music, so it's not one of the best football anthems. The Kotoko version, the Kotoko one.
I said song.
I'm talking about anthem because it's football. When they play the Heart of Oak anthem, wherever you are, it's a the fans can vibe with it.
Okay, fans are listening.
Yes.
Let us know which song. Let us. I'm not reading that message. I'm not reading that message. Song, yeah, that must say. And they give all the players shout out.
Read the message. The person says it sounds like a funeral song. It is very true.
Who said?
But look at the message.
A message without a name.
Look, but you read the one that had mercy. The one you read without
his
a
name was Kweku.
This one. A discerning listener has sent a message. You are saying you will not read
It's not.
because it doesn't suit your this thing, your agenda.
Kofi Ahaji. You see, I can't even say your name well. Kofi Ahaji. As a message I rough no. Kotoko's anthem is not nice.
It's not. Everybody, even the Kotoko fans, they wish they had a better one.
This guy is not a Kotoko fan.
I'm saying even the Kotoko fans,
Uh-huh.
they know that you are at the stadium. Your team has scored a goal. I say yeah, that was it, and sound out, yeah, that was it. Bro, that's not sporty.
You, Sijo, you are very foolish.
Read Elliot has sent a message.
Or say driver, that is not Sigma Moda. Nasia near the mum. Oh, yeah, now you're rampy.
Majid Idris. He says Kotoko's anthem is the greatest of all time. You, Sichona, I don't even understand you because you are a big agenda, but how did you manage to turn this from two of the greatest or two of the best club anthems in the world? Let's leave it like that. You had to come in and tell me that the Kotoko one is not nice and the House of Folk one is better.
I pay attention to details and I don't like people sharing people's glory.
Thank you very much.
Because House of Folk have a nice anthem and everything is House and Kotoko. You want to tie? You want to tie?
Insert yourself into House of Folk.
Yes. Look, Kotoko fans are, if you like, more.
Kweku Amankwa Obogu.
Is it?
Friend, I'm 100% Kotoko fan.
Yeah.
But the House of Folk song, the BY.
Oh no, that one there's a fact. Everybody who has ears. Who knows music, who understand. Yeah, I just feel like, look, I think the best supported club in Ghana is Kotoko. Their fans, they love the club too. But so when you have that conversation, I told you, yeah, the Kotoko fans, I think they are the best. But if you are trying to, by force, get the guys and Kotoko on the same page when it comes to their music, yeah, I don't mind that too. One of the greatest club songs in the history of the sport is the Hearts of Folk anthem.
Full stop.
Don't tell me two of them. No.
You see, the problem with the Kotoko song is that Pat Thomas and the introduction is long. You see, before we get to singing the song,
so you have that problem.
Listen to this, la. Today, okay. Hold on. Listen to the intro. Listen to the intro of the song.
Asante Kotoko say.
To be fair, this part they bang. This part. If you shout this part at the stadium, it's the loudest cheer you will get. Asante Kotoko say, yeah. Is that what?
You should have left the song here. You should have continued. The rest is
This is the rest. Charlie,
Charlie.
It's still going.
Now you're a believer.
Asante Kotoko.
Finally. Okay, so I agree that like the latter part is hard to rally the fans with it. Sandy Kotoko, the fans will respond. But that first part, is the greatest chant in Ghana.
That's why the boys.
Oh,
when you
so if I hold on, if I say
it's not even the greatest Kotoko chant.
Hold on. No, hold on. This hold on, guys. You're saying that this particular part of the song is not the greatest chant in Ghana football. This very part.
Asante Kotoko say.
If you dey stadium where they shout Asante Kotoko say yeah, do you hear what you do you hear the response?
It's not the greatest.
Asante Kotoko
The greatest is still
yeah.
the greatest is still in the Heart of Folk anthem.
Which part? Hold on.
So when they
Which part?
sing it, they're going to
Which part? The
when they're going.
But listen to the guy. You are there. You are playing things. The guy is talking. You are playing things.
When they sing it, they are going into their chorus. It's a different thing in the stadium. And look, the Asante Kotoko, it's they respond to it.
Oseye
is not peculiar to anybody.
No,
there are so many
Kotoko Oseye is peculiar to
yeah.
Will you ever hear House of Folk Oseye?
Ghana Oseye.
That is Ghana. They took it from
So we can
Kotoko.
replace him here.
They took it from Kotoko.
No,
This guy. Charlie, fake news.
Sunday 4 p.m. Kotoko are unbeaten. They're 3 points behind, of course. Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
With 3 games in hand.
3 games in hand, I beg your pardon. Hearts of Folk have also started well. They've won the most away games this season. Didi Domane and his team working some magic. But Zito, he says that, he believes that this will be the game where they will win and make their fans very, very happy.
I'm assuring them because I told them before the beginning of the league that our main objective is to win the league, to win the knockout and everything. And since we are out, how are we going to be consistent? Consistency goes with quality, as we all know, and you can't be consistent without qualifying to play the league or the champion or the CAF. So our objective is to go and beat Asafo. That's all.
The objective is to beat Hasselhoff. Sucho, briefly on the game.
Yeah. No, wait. Before he comes in,
I should read the message.
No, not the message. You see, you have a problem with the preambles that you set. And I have to tell you.
He just came back from the NSM.
This guy just started, before he introduced the Zito voice. First of all, Hearts of Folk is the home team. You played Kotoko's anthem first before Hearts of Folk. Hearts of Folk, we've spoken. You didn't play, you've not played that, you are playing only Zito. But my problem is, did you hear when he said that Kotoko are unbeaten?
Yes.
Then he says Hearts of Folk have also started well. Why Hearts? Who has beaten us this season?
I said they've won the most away games. Okay, they're also unbeaten.
Yes. Somebody has 3 games in hand. You've not even played the required games. The team that has played the required games that are unbeaten, you didn't mention that one.
And
you are then they're the home team. You say Hearts of Kotoko are unbeaten. Hearts of Folk have also started well. Who has beaten Hearts this season? Who? You tell me who has beaten Hearts this season.
So your suggestion is that?
It's not my suggestion. I'm saying that state the facts. State the facts.
You see, that's why
Fake
it's
news.
a show. So when I state mine, then you add.
Easy one. Proceed.
Then you add to the facts.
No offense, it's going to be a very, very good. The game should have come earlier than this in the season, but of course, Kotoko were engaged in Africa, so it was postponed. I still think the game has come too early for both teams. Because both teams have not necessarily settled into any form of consistency. And even though the 2 teams have not lost games, they've not always had the consistency in performances and having victories in succession to give them that confidence going into the game. Hearts of Folk defend very well. They've conceded only 3 goals. And even though Kotoko have conceded only 2 goals, remember they've only played 5 games. Hearts of Folk have played 8 games, conceded only 3 goals. And in those 3 goals, they conceded 2 of those 3 goals
in one game.
Right, so that game they didn't defend well. But across
That's
board,
actually just last weekend, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
no, 2 weekends ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so across board, they defend very well and they play very well. It's at Accra, but I'm always drawn into that whole feel of Hearts and Kotoko. It doesn't really matter who is in form. The only time it mattered who was in form was when the two clubs were able to, at least in 3 seasons, keep a core of their players available in more recent times. So post-COVID, both teams could keep a core of their team over 2.5 seasons. So the time that we had Bochi, Nete in the middle of the park for Hearts of Folk and Kotoko, had a lot of their players still around. The team had built experience over time and experience in the fixture over time to be able to know that, okay, they understand what the fixture means, what the pressure stakes are, and if they are in form, that could lead them to victory. So in those times, when Kotoko were playing better, they normally would win. And Hearts of Folk vice versa. I remember the Hearts of Folk title winning season. They went on to beat Kotoko, Barnier's goal. And the following season, when Kotoko came to win the league, the Fabio Gama game, the penalty and all of that. Odum. It mattered at that time who was playing well. But I don't know if in this fixture form matters. Because again, we are looking at players who, key players for both teams, who most of them have not been around for a very long time to understand the fixture.
They played twice this season already, in pre-season actually. Let me put it that way. The President's Cup and Galka Top 4.
Those ones, you can lose.
Has won the President's Cup.
Those why you can... Kotoko won.
Kotoko won the President's Cup, sorry.
Has
and
won
the
Gal Cup. And I'm saying those ones you can lose, nothing will happen. But the league really matters, and the pressure in the league is different. You see the President's Cup, the way the stadium was full, the Galka, the way people attended. Even if half of those people turn up for a league fixture
on Sunday, we will call it a success.
No. I'm saying that the pressure will be different.
Okay.
Because there is more at stake. Like the league is at stake. The bragging rights of these games are at stake. So for me, it will come down to how these coaches are able to get their players to manage the pressure of the game. But I think Hearts now would have to find consistency at home. And we've always had this old cliche, Kotoko come to Accra better than Hearts of Folk would do, and Hearts of Folk also enjoy Kumasi.
That's true.
Will they follow the same pattern? I think the stage is set for us to enjoy what would be, I think, a fascinating game.
DK, there was a lot of questions about who would step up for Kumasi Santo Kotoko in the absence of Abetamwa. Jau, in a way, answered that question last weekend. Two fantastic, well-taken, world-class, I might add, goals last weekend. Coming into this game, Zito, you are a big fan of Zito as well, but he's coming up against the professor, Didi Dramani.
Somebody he knows very well.
Yeah, Didi Dramani. Should be an exciting encounter, no, on Sunday.
Look, it should be exciting. Look, the evidence of Kotoko without Albert Amwa is just one game. That's all we've seen. So, for me, I don't think it's enough for us to
Body
now
of
see.
work.
Yes, I think, to be frank, this week the noise we've heard about Joe, I think it's a bit too much pressure for the guy. Like they should relax.
Nah, he scored the goals too.
No, the goals they be. The goals they be, and to be frank, even the entire performance was brilliant. And if you listen to the post-match, Prince Owusu, the assistant, and then Zito in the pre-match to the Hearts of Oak game, they both referenced the fact that they had spoken to the playing body and they needed a reaction after we did.
Right.
So for me, it is safe to say it's not necessarily a one-off, but it's one of those matches that you can put in isolation. You can't just generalize it and say Kotoko are now this goal scoring machine. No, I think we should relax. We should take our time, because before that, Amwa had only missed one match where Kotoko didn't score, and that's the only game they hadn't scored without him. So let's take our time small. And there's also, when you go through what they went through in Morocco and you come back in front of your home fans, there's this natural expression for you to reach your heights. You do more than your normal self. So for me, let's relax more. And again, if I'm to use the previous game in the Galka Top 4 to judge this fixture or to give analysis on this fixture, I think it's a bit unfair, because when Zito said at the time that game had come too early and Kotoko were not at their best, I think time has proven that he was right. they struggled in the Galka top 4, but their form in the league this season has been very different from what we saw in the Galka top 4. In fact, they played the Quara games after the Galka top 4, and they performed really well. In fact, if you look at performances, they've seriously improved. So it's very difficult to look at that Kotoko and gauge it against this Kotoko and Hearts. I think it's one of those games where, again, it's going to follow the script of not following the script. The fact that I really can't tell where this game is going to be won, or very unpredictable. But again, that thing where Kotoko usually come to Accra and do well. Remember, the Galka top 4 was at Legon. It wasn't in Accra. President's Cup was where? Accra. That one Kotoko won. Quick. So some way, like if I'm leaning towards, I'll say maybe Kotoko just nick it. But I really hope that Hearts of Oak avoid defeat. And a clean sheet too.
Okay. Thank you for that. The game is on Sunday. Let's go to the Accra Sports Stadium for that. I've got lots of other messages here, but let me just go to the other fixtures for the Ghana Premier League this particular match week, so that you know exactly where else to go if you so decide. On Saturday, there are two matches on Saturday. Aduana Stars against Mediama, and there's Vision against 11 Wonders. And then, of course, Friday night tonight, this afternoon, at 3:30 p.m., there's Nations FC against Hohoi United as well. And then on Sunday, at 3 p.m., you have Young Apostles against Bechem, Heart of Lions against Brecum Chelsea, Summertex are up against Swedru All Black, Karela take on Dreams, Holy Stars are up against Bibiano Gold Stars. And then at 4, Hearts of Oak versus Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So those are the fixtures for the Ghana Premier League this particular match week. It's Diana and Mediama top of the table clash. Diana are top with 18 points, Mediama with 17. That should be a very, very good game of football. Chioba Arestika versus Ibrahim Tanko. So it should be an exciting game of football, that particular one. Those two clubs are top of the table, up against each other this particular weekend. You're listening to Game Plan. We're live on Joy 99.7 FM, also on Hits 103.9 FM. Lots of messages have coming. Let me read some of them, and then we will get into our African Games conversation and all the issues, all the budgets and all the expenditure that President Mahama has said that we should probe. Our job here is to point the forensic audit team to key areas where key questions we have.
But you at see, if the forensic team are
you and I,
yay!
See how you do that? You ask Kotoko, you don't do this one.
Yeah, I don't do anything.
you and I,
therefore call you for. Never call you.
Why should they call me?
You get information too much.
The Africa Games.
For the love of Ghana, I never call you.
Why
you have to submit yourself.
Who said they haven't called me?
You go come here.
I haven't said that. I haven't said that.
That's what you said.
No.
You just said
I haven't said that. I'm saying that they could end up doing double work. Sicho could be giving them DP. Double punishment. Okay. Let me just take these messages, guys, and then we'll get into that because there's quite a number of issues to talk about there. On X, Figman, whose username is Danike Houseboy. Can you imagine? He says,
that guy?
I don't know. Yes. He says, thank you, Pa. How can Kotoko song be past Almighty Phobia song?
Not the guy. He gets the profile pic and he wear the sexy wig.
Yes.
That guy.
No. Osman Perlo. He says, a message to the Krobia family. We're happy you won your match after a disgraceful performance against WAC. And because of that, you are happy. Please, when you lose against Hearts of Oak on Sunday, do not use that loss as an excuse. Thank you very much. Interesting. Digital Ibra says, Sicho and Danike will never be level-headed when Ronaldo is mentioned in any argument. DK Francis says, yes.
They don't be serious.
This one says, yes, you people. And that's why Emmanuel from Upper East Region said, that's why I like Fentuo.
Look at what Fentuo has caused. Let me read a message from Koto.
Are you the one reading the message?
But you say it's a show. When you talk, I can also add. You said it yourself. So let me add. Let me add the message.
So
Koto has sent a fantastic message.
What?
Kojo Akoto, he said
he's a Man U fan.
Yeah, he said Fentuo Tahiru is behaving like the mother serpent of fake news today. Fake news. Look at the way you've led the flock astray. Fake news. Fake news.
Emmanuel doesn't agree. Emmanuel says this is why I like Fentuo. Upon being a Chelsea fan, he's always honest with this Messi Ronaldo argument. Thank you very much, Emmanuel. I fear God. I am very honest.
Emmanuel, he agrees with you. That's why you've assigned the word honest. That's all.
Why are you saying I don't fear God?
You two, you are dishonest in my opinion.
Hey, I love this message.
Hey, so Adamu says if Real Madrid